What is going on, Headliner Nation? Jake, Fantasy Headliners. Hopefully everyone's doing well out there today, where we're talking about our top 24 quarterbacks and our quick and dirty top 30 running backs here for Week 6 fantasy football. We're not going to waste a whole lot of time. We're going to get into the rankings here in just 1 second. Just a quick reminder, though, if you're looking for more detailed information on these players, that's in the start-sit video. This is just meant to be a quick run-through of our rankings. If you're looking for flex rankings, kicker rankings, or defense rankings, that can be found as a members-only perk, so consider hitting that little blue join button here right underneath the video so you have access to that content as well. But now it's time to dive into the rankings, kicking off with our top 24 quarterbacks right here for Week 6. And the top 3 really shouldn't be much of a surprise. We got Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, 3 of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right here this week with some decent matchups to go out there and put up some big-time points. Followed by number 4, Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals. Good matchup for him going up against Seattle, followed by Tom Brady. Great for him to have his weapons back finally. 6 is going to be Jalen Hurts. Can he finally throw a touchdown for the first time in 3 weeks? I think he could this weekend. Got him at number 6. 7 is Kirk Cousins. Oh, reliable Kirk Cousins, followed by number 8, Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals. A difficult matchup going up against New Orleans, but I'm more concerned about the play calling than I am the matchup. He's at number 8. Number 9 is Justin Herbert, going to be Monday Night Football against the Denver Broncos. Dropped him down a few spots. That Denver defense is really the only bright spot for them. Number 10 is Geno Smith going up against those Arizona Cardinals we mentioned earlier. Followed by number 11, Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers. May not be putting up huge yardage numbers, but throwing for touchdowns each and every week. He's had 2 of them in each of his last 4 games, so he's doing just fine when it comes to fantasy points. Number 12, Carson Wentz. A great matchup for Carson Wentz. The problem is the inconsistencies, and I'm a little bit worried about playing on Thursday Night Football. Got him at number 12. 13 is Trevor Lawrence in a rematch against the Colts from their Week 2 matchup. 14, Russell Wilson. He may actually drop a couple spots further down. Waiting to get some more information on his shoulder and how limited, if any, will he be on Monday Night Football. Sounds like he's going to play, but still has not looked very good. Got him all the way down here at 14. 15 is Jimmy G. Another one of those guys with a safe floor, but not a very high ceiling. 16, Matt Ryan. Can he get some time in the pocket against a pretty decent pass rush of the Jacksonville Jaguars to give him time to put the ball down the field? That's where he struggled, so he's at 16. 17 is Matthew Stafford. Really only has Cooper Kupp boosting his floor right now. That's enough to still get him inside the top 20. Got him at 17. 18 is Zach Wilson, finding ways to score touchdowns, whether rushing, receiving, or throwing them himself. He's at 18. 19 is going to be Kenny Pickett, Pittsburgh Steelers. Another difficult matchup for him going up against Tampa Bay. This guy, can somebody get this dude a little bit of a break in here? He's had it rough here his first 3 occasions in the NFL. Which will take us down to Daniel Jones, New York Giants. They still find ways to win games, but I don't know how they're doing it because of Daniel Jones. He's not throwing for touchdowns, and he's very inconsistent in the rushing game, so he's at 20. 21, then Justin Fields, Chicago Bears, finally starting to come along a little bit. Broke 200 yards passing, so that's good to see. 22, Jacoby Brissett, Cleveland Browns. Just not enough touchdowns here. They just seem to be going the way of the running backs each and every week. 23, then is Marcus Mariota. A super difficult matchup for him going up against the San Francisco 49ers. And then number 24, Cooper Rush. Doesn't sound like we're going to have Dak Prescott. So another solid week coming from a safe floor play of Cooper Rush. Now with the bye weeks here upon us, there's a few names that we just don't have this week, right? Derek Carr, Jared Goff has been fantasy viable other than last week. Ryan Tannehill at times. So we're missing a few key pieces. So a couple of these other guys have a chance to come up a few spots, and hopefully they can produce for us, especially for those of you in 2 quarterback leagues. But now is what you've been waiting for. It's time for the quick and dirty top 30 running backs for Week 6 fantasy football. Here we go. And number 1 shouldn't catch you off guard. It's Saquon Barkley. The guy just continues to go out there and eat every single weekend, followed by Dalvin Cook here, number 2, with a matchup going up against the Miami Dolphins. A decent matchup for Dalvin. He's seen a lot of volumes. Plus, Alexander Madison's been limited in practice. Number 3, Nick Chubb, Cleveland Browns. A difficult matchup for him going up against New England. I would like to put him at the top of this list. The guy has earned that right, but a difficult matchup. Got him dropped down a few spots. Number 3. Number 4 is Austin Eckler. That Monday night matchup against a difficult Denver defense, but it's his pass catching upside that's keeping him up here in the top 5 at number 4. Number 5 is going to be Christian McCaffrey, Carolina Panthers. Another one of those guys with a pretty difficult matchup going up against the Rams, but his ability to catch passes out of the backfield helps him as well. Same for number 6, Leonard Fournette. Can Uncle Lenny go out there and get 10 plus targets again? Got him at number 6. Number 7, as of right now, Ramondre Stevenson. Sure, reports are coming out that Damian Harris was a limited participant in practice, practice, and a lot of people are wondering whether or not he'll play this weekend. I'm no doctor. We'll wait to hear from him on Friday, but as of right now, I have to think that Damien Harris, if anything, at least misses this week. So I got Ramondre Stevenson in a great matchup at number 7. Number 8, Aaron Jones, Green Bay Packers. Still the lead guy in this backfield that's really breaking off chunks of yardage and not being overly reliant on huge volume. 9, Alvin Kamara, as of right now, really the only weapon in New Orleans. 10, Joe Mixon has been somewhat underwhelming, somewhat of a difficult matchup this week as well, going up against those New Orleans Saints, so I got him at number 10. 11, Breece Hall, climbing the rankings quickly with a matchup going up against the Green Bay Packers. Not exactly the easiest of matchups, but the way they are utilizing Breece Hall, not only in the running game, but in the pass-catching game as well, is absolutely wonderful. Got him at 11. 12 is Jeff Wilson Jr. with a good matchup going up against the Atlanta Falcons. 13, Miles Sanders of the Philadelphia Eagles, coming off of a somewhat down week, but now he's got another difficult matchup going up against the Dallas Cowboys, so he's sitting at 13. 14 is Melvin Gordon. Should be the lead back once again this week for the Denver Broncos, and they get a great matchup Monday night against the Los Angeles Chargers that haven't been able to stop anyone on the ground, it feels like. Number 15, Raheem. Not quite a must-start Mostert, but pretty damn close for the Miami Dolphins going up against the Minnesota Vikings. A decent matchup, and really the one thing that's working each and every week for the Dolphins right now. That'll take us to 16, Kenneth Walker, the new starter now for the Seattle Seahawks with a matchup going up against the Arizona Cardinals. Not a bad matchup, but you never know which Arizona Cardinals defense is going to show up. I'm not going to go out here and really expect him to do a whole lot, but he's still somebody that should see some volume. Got him at 16. 17 is David Montgomery. We saw last week when he's healthy, he gets the work in this backfield, so he's at 17. 18, CEH, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Kansas City Chiefs. A difficult matchup for him going up against Buffalo, but it seems like every single week he's having a chance at the end zone, and with the amount of scoring that could be had in this game, had to put him inside the top 20 at number 18. 19, Kareem Hunt, not overly utilized in this offense, but a little bit more here over the last couple weeks. Got him at 19. 20 is Najee Harris. I know he's been a disappointment for a lot of people, but now he's got another difficult matchup going up against Tampa Bay, so he's sitting at 20. 21, I put Jonathan Taylor here. Still really unclear whether or not he's going to play for sure. Frank Wright has come out and said that they're optimistic about it, but we don't know for sure. Tempering expectations 100% though. That's why I got him down at 21. 22 is Zeke Elliott, another stud running back that can't get going with actually no running lanes to run through in Dallas. That's the biggest problem right now is their offensive line, and they really just lost another piece in Jason Peters, it sounds like, so Zeke's all the way down here at 22. 23 is J.K. Dobbins, Baltimore Ravens. Really puzzling why his usage dropped last week so dramatically. Still a running back too, and got him at 23. 24 is Travis Etienne, starting to really take over the bulk of the touches in this backfield. We're seeing him outsnap James Robinson now, which is somewhat puzzling. James Robinson sitting right here at 25, right next to him, but it's that big play of Travis Etienne that I really feel that they can take advantage of here this week going up against the Colts. 26, A.J. Dillon, kind of struggling, but still getting the volume. Got him at 26. 27 is Devin Singletary. I can see them utilizing him in the pass-catching game this week, going up against the Kansas City Chiefs if they're trying to chase some points. 28, Tony Pollard, the big play guy in Dallas. 29, Michael Carter, who continues to steal goal line carries. And then 30, right now, is Eno Benjamin of the Arizona Cardinals. James Conner is banged up. Darrell Williams is banged up. We could see a little bit more Eno Benjamin here this week. But you know I'm a man of the people, and I can't stop at 30. But I gotta call it the quick and dirty top 30 because it sounds cool. But why not add 5 more guys that are just barely on the outside looking in? Right now I got Cam Akers, Rachaad White, Mike Boone, who I think could get a couple touches here this week in a game that they could be chasing some points. Jerick McKinnon, who's looked great in the backfield for the Kansas City Chiefs. And then Brian Robinson, who I have a feeling is going to continue to get those goal line carries. Now, I don't love Cam Akers this week, but he is somebody who I believe in a decent matchup could still see some volume, and at some point, somebody's going to fall in the end zone there in that backfield, and I'm thinking that Cam Akers has the better chance as of right now. So those are my 5 guys on the outside looking in to the quick and dirty top 30, but like I said, this is just a quick run through of our rankings. If you need more information, make sure you check out our start-sit videos. They are on our channel right now, and maybe I'll even put them on the little end screen here so you can click on them in just 1 second. But hopefully you're having a great day here. Don't forget, hit that join button down below if you're looking for more rankings, flex rankings, kicker rankings, DST rankings. We got you covered here this season for all of our members and that bonus content, so make sure you check that out. But I'm going to get out of here for the day now. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day, a great week, and we'll talk to you later.